iconic venue, Tiger Stadium, Baton Rouge. It's the Florida State Seminoles and the LSU Tigers. Reese Davis, Dave Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you. Holly Rose down on the sidelines. We check in with her now.
Catching up with the Seminoles head coach pregame, he understands what a challenge this is. Number one, the stadium is one of the best in college football. Every time you step foot in this crowd, in this stadium, you have to be at your best from a communication standpoint. This top 25 team will be a challenge, and he understands his guys have their backs against the wall. They have to communicate and be effective at the line of scrimmage. Back to you.
Thank you, Holly. Really looking forward to this matchup. Deep in the end zone, it's Carter. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. Hits inside, it's Chroma. Got the first down. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. As Holly mentioned earlier, this home crowd can create a huge advantage. Wants to throw. It's Sperry. It's complete to the left. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple.
That's a really nice job by the cornerback, playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him get the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. And the Noles want to crank the tempo. Rides to the back. He was fighting his way toward those sticks, but they'll stop him a couple of yards short. The offense stays on the field. Maybe they'll try to make the defense jump. They also might try to run it ahead for 1 yard. Snapped on 4th down. Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Big tight end makes the grab. First down, still on his feet. They were willing to spin that wheel of fortune in their own territory, and it paid off.
And it came up good. I mean, I think you see the aggressiveness by these offenses now, willing to go for it on their own territory, and I like it because they got it.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened there.
Back to pass on 2nd down. The throw. Caught. Just carving up this defense and getting it down to the 24. The Noles go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Trying to move them on the counter. Knocked down immediately.
You know, when you're running counter, those offensive linemen crashing down, they've got to be able to pin those interior D linemen. They couldn't get it done there. They gave up too much penetration, and that led to the tackle for loss.
Dropping back, it's Sperry. Oh, pressure's coming. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
And quarterback's accuracy goes way down when you start to get him on the move. And you want to make it go way down even further? Pop that sucker. Nice job making him move, scramble out to his left, and then getting a good clean stick on him. That's 2 things he has to think about on one play.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Right down the middle. Got his man. Right on the money with that throw. The defense was there, but they are in the red zone with a first down at the 12. Tough run here. It's Chroma. Wrestled down at the 8-yard line as they threaten deep in the red zone. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Might as well run him again. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
I think it's really important for this offense. They get this guy going early in the game, and they're doing a nice job of that right now. Remember, he's the kind of running back who gets better as the game goes on. That's a really good omen for this offense, considering his success now early.
Now, the LSU Tigers will use the first of their 3 timeouts. After using an early one, 2 left for them to spend. Fans are bringing the noise on first and goal. Looking to throw. Touchdown Seminoles! Right on the money, and he makes the grab in the end zone. Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Precise, relentless execution on that 13-play scoring drive. And it was finished off with a 2-yard touchdown toss. He'll bring it out. It's Paul. Pulled down at the 18, and the decision to bring it out of the end zone was not a good one. Quick give. It's Barry. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs.
And that's not a surprise. We all knew and talked about coming in. Who are they going to feature? They give it to him the first play, and he chews up and gets a first down. We're going to see more of that. I'm excited to watch this matchup, but the defense, Jesse, they better get physical. They better get better in a heartbeat.
Well, and they've got to fight some emotion right now, too, because the fans are excited. The offensive line is absolutely juiced after that opening play. They're now getting lathered up. They're now getting excited. They're pointing to the sideline. Run it again. Run the same play again.
Back to throw. It's Levitt. Between the hashes, it's Harris. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. We've come to the end of the period, and Florida State has the lead. Let's take a peek at the numbers so far. Lots of time left, and we're ready to get back to it and open the second period. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Running inside, it's Barry. Found a little crease and turned that into a productive run.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on first down, man, you are doing just that.
Caught in the backfield, it's Barry. Makes a catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that one.
Well, it's important in this game, this offense gets the running back involved out on the perimeter in space where he can do some damage. That time they got it to him throwing the football. He picked up a couple of yards, but it gives the defense something to think about.
On third down, here's Durham. Now with a great opportunity as they pick up the first down, they've got it at the 40.
And you got to love that third down, man. Third and short, you've got to be the more physical team. And listen, it's magnified, right? Because the offense just gave up a touchdown. On the opening drive, like, you don't want to punt the football. So nice job being physical on third and short, getting that next set of downs.
They're changing things up, trying to get everyone set. Firing deep. Touchdown, Bayou Bengals. How about that shot into the end zone, and he makes the grab for the score. Extra point here will tie the game. When he let that go ahead and signal touchdown. He knew it was 6.
And most of the time you hear about those 50-50 balls out wide. Nowadays, with these guys that are so big and strong and so good at going and getting the ball, it's more like 80-20. And you could see just so hard to defend the fade route.
He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Gets it across the 20 to the 21, and not quite what he would have picked up just taking the touchback. On the move, it's Croma. Nowhere to go on that. bring up 2nd and 10.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Whip it out to the back on the screen. And he never had a chance. As soon as he caught it, the defense was right there.
And listen, if I'm the quarterback, I'm trying to dump the ball off to my playmaker and make this a manageable 3rd down. Get something positive. But how about the defense? Just reacting so fast, getting to the running back, and getting that sucker on the ground in the open field.
On 3rd and long, no secret what he needs here. We'll take a quick break as we have reached the final 2 minutes of the 1st half. The Seminoles will punt this one away. Doesn't say much for your drive when you're looking forward to the punt. He'll try to make the catch in traffic. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. They'll start this drive at their own 48. Here's Caden Durham to begin the drive. He's past the sticks. They get him on the ground at the 37, but give him 15 yards on that chunk play, and they'll move the chains. They've got it at the 37. It's 1st and 10. Right back to the well. It'll be a gain of 6. Sets up 2nd and 4. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Looking for a man. It's Levin. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43. Timeout called by LSU. That's their 2nd. They'll take a moment to gather their thoughts and put together a plan for this 3rd down play. After that sack, the offensive line better get its stuff together. Stuff, you know what I mean by stuff. 3rd down. He unleashes a long one. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He'll try to take it back.
3rd in Africa is extremely difficult. When I know it's a passing situation, I get to rush the passer and pin my ears back. I get to put more DBs on the field to drop back and really play pass coverage. You can tell the offense was trying to force it, trying to get that 1st down, makes the big mistake.
They'll ride the running back and leave it with him. He is snowed under, nowhere to go, and it'll be 2nd and long. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Working that left side now. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their 1st. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half. Rush is on. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
And listen, the quarterback drops back, and he's going through his progressions. We see zone, but just couldn't do anything about it. This defensive line, this pressure, getting to the quarterback, getting him on the ground.
Wants to throw. He's working against the clock. Right side, it's Riles. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. FSU calling its 2nd timeout. And they'll still have 1 in their pocket for what's left in this 1st half. Back to throw, it's Sperry. They're all over him. They got him. Great pressure by this defense. Florida State calls its 3rd and final timeout. And they won't be able to stop the clock again for the remainder of this half. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Back to throw, time running short in the half. Unloads to the wideout. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
And that's your goal. Separate man from ball. Try to get your shoulder in there on the catch point and really give him something to think about. Physically jar that football and knock it out. Nice job by the defender.
Just enough time for one final play in this half. On 3rd and long, hoping to throw beyond the sticks. He's going to let this one go deep. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. The Seminoles will kick it off to start the second half. From deep, it's Hall. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. The Tigers sending out their offense ready to get this drive started. First drive of the second half, always fun to watch. You see what type of tweaks were made at the half, especially when you're locked up in a ball game like this one.
Yeah, and it's been a good game. I mean, it's been a little bit of back and forth and a feeling out process. And now once you get in the second half, who's going to get aggressive on it? Who's going to take some shots, try to make some plays, and really go for it?
Yeah, it's interesting. I think as play callers right now, you learn a lot about these coaching staffs, which was...
It's a fumble! Scoops it up, still a live ball. He'll be brought down, but he was trying with everything he had to turn that disaster into a first down and came up a little short. I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back's got to do a better job with ball secured. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that.
To the air, it's Levin. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
And a lot of times when you see running backs catch the football, man, they've got a little bit of space to operate. That's great coverage. Being right there when he catches the ball to deliver the hit, to make sure he doesn't secure the catch.
Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Needs it here on 4th down. Outstanding tackle to keep him from getting the first down, and they'll get it back.
I know the analytics tell me to be aggressive and go for it, but in the second half, in these ball games, the analytics don't work for every single situation. And right now, you've set them up. I just hope this one doesn't come back to bite you right in the hiney.
And the Seminoles will hustle to the line. Snap on first down, wants to throw. Going for 6. Snared outside. Touchdown, Florida State. With that, they grab the lead here in the second half. When you're handed a break with unbelievable field position like that, you better finish the deal, and they did.
You saw the quarterback jog on the field. I think he gave a high five to every one of those players coming off that just put them in position to go score that touchdown. That QB knew this was a golden opportunity, and boy, he took advantage of it.
Send out the offense to go to work. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Snagged in the middle. It's Green. He'll get a fresh setter down stopped at the 31-yard line. And they'll line up from the 31 on first down.
It's a really nice play there. The thing about this guy, he forces the defense to have to stay disciplined. You just can't take a play off. He reminds me of an old LSU quarterback that I used to play against, Herb Tyler. He was a guy that could hurt you throwing the ball, but he was also shifty and he could extend plays. We had a great defense at Florida, full of NFL dudes, but He just never let you feel comfortable because of his athleticism and his dynamic ability. This guy has a little bit of that too.
And both of these defenses, man, they've been so good. They've been physical. They've been great tackling, limiting explosive plays. But it's these type of plays right here, when it's kind of a 50-50, 60-40, where the offense has to make the play, the defense has been consistently winning in this football game.
Looking to pass, it's Levitt. Under pressure. Out wide left, it's Brown. Oh, he's got some space. And the explosiveness, the big gainer gets it to the 49-yard line.
And the defensive coordinator is irate on the sideline. 3rd and long, it's a short throw. You've got to be able to rally, make a tackle, and force the punter onto the field. They let him...
Snags it and he's open. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Tigers will have it 1st and 10. Quarterback changing the play. Looking to throw again. Still looking. Just gets rid of the football. Nobody to throw it to. It'll be 2nd down.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throw away.
Could be an alley. They'll get him on the ground, but he kicks it all the way down to the 10. LSU right back to the line. Fresh set of downs going up top. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there.
And if this offense is going to get back in the football game, those are the plays they have to make. Like, they have to make contested catches. They got to find a way to get some points, to create some explosive plays. Those 50-50 balls, when you get your hand on it, man, they got to start making those plays.
Rush right in his face. Not enough juice on that one. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Looking to throw, it's Levitt. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
And that's a teach tape on 3rd down right there. That's a great job by the defense, being back, understanding it's 3rd down. If they're going to throw it short, man, I'm going to break on the football, go down, be very physical. You want to throw a slant, man, you make sure that they feel you. That's a great job by this defense, being physical, making sure he doesn't secure that catch.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Singleton. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. From the gun, the running back has it. Oh, it's a fumble. Defense grabs the football, and there he goes. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Bunch formation for these receivers. Play action on 1st down. Flush to the left. Touchdown, Tigers. And now this top 25 team may be a little bit wobbly after that score. The offense did exactly what it needed to do, getting the ball in field position like that.
It's that killer mentality. You step on their throat, you keep your foot down. When you get opportunities like that, they are golden chances to put touchdowns on the board. The offense took care of business.
On the return, it's Carter. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Good news, I guess. A lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. The run inside. It's Croma. Brought down at the 25 after he picked up 10. And the Seminoles want to pick up the tempo. They'll give it to him again. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the third. Guys, LSU has the lead here. We take a moment to look at the stats of what has been a tight ball game. Now just about ready to snap it to start the fourth. And a chance to mull things over. Let's see how they start the final period here on second down. East corner's backing off a bit. Handoff from the gun. Stopped after a pickup of 4. Good run to get it out to the 34. These fans stepping up to help this defense on third down. Dropping back, it's Sperry. Trying to make magic on the scramble. Turning it on! And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47.
Man, these are killers, right? Late in the game, in the fourth quarter, you're getting to the quarterback, but he does such a great job scrambling around. When you do this, you get extra first downs. You start to wear those defensive linemen out. So late in the game, this could pay off. Great job getting the first down.
They've been running it, but now the pass. And he makes the catch, but he can't stay in bounds. That'll be incomplete. Second and long here. Couldn't connect on first down, now back to the air. Makes the grab.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Sees a crease. They'll move the chains. Good execution on third down. They've got it at the 41. We knew this crowd would make its presence felt, and they are doing so in a big spot.
Oftentimes when offenses get a first down, that's when they like to speed up the tempo, and you're seeing them now go hurry up.
Look out! Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He was trying to get that return going. Instead, he'll hand it to his offense at the 38. If you're the defensive coordinator, no time to worry about bust. You have to sell out to get the ball back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8. Now we get a timeout taken by the Seminoles. That's their first. They still have a couple of timeouts to work with in this final quarter. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Looking downfield, it's Levin. Out wide right, it's Brown. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. So they'll use a timeout here. 1 more remaining, and of course the 2-minute stoppage coming up as well. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. Sells to run, looking to pass. Flying down the left side. To the house. Touchdown, LSU!
And man, a lot of times late in games, you see offenses, they get very conservative, very predictable, and then they leave it in the hands of their defense. I like this execution, man. The offense continues to do what they do, and they take the 2-score lead in the fourth quarter, everything going in their direction.
And they did tack on the extra point. Fielded in the end zone, it's Singleton. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. Snap, wants to throw to start this drive. Going long. Got it down the field. Oh, look out on the right. And he ran away from the defense to take it in. Touchdown, Noles.
Man, oh man, I love the patience of this quarterback. Great job letting the play develop, buying a little bit of time. Receiver starts on the left side of the field. He comes all the way across to the right side for the big touchdown catch.
LSU, 24, Florida State, 21.
Coming out with it, it's Hall. He's brought down at the 30, but a productive return after deciding to bring it out. The Bayou Bengals will run the offense out onto the field. Motion from the back. At the 40, there he goes. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. That's just an obvious face mask penalty there. No way you're getting away with it. Got to keep your composure there. The offense comes back out with a new set of downs after the penalty. Making the adjustment on the play. Looking downfield. It's Levin. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance.
And I like where the quarterback got because I think he needed to check the football down, but the pressure got there a little bit too fast, and he just didn't have enough time to get it to his running back and maybe put a positive spin on this play instead of an incompletion.
Second down, gonna throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete. Third play of the drive, and they need to take advantage of this field position by making something happen on 3rd and long. Avoids pressure. And he can't find anyone open, and down he goes. A sack here late in the 4th. Florida State calls its 3rd and final timeout. Gives him a little time to dig deep in the play sheet and figure out what to do on 4th down. Splits the uprights right down the middle. And now it'll take a touchdown to at least tie them a 6-point lead here in the 4th. He'll bring it out. It's Carter. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Keeping it on the ground inside. It's Croma. And he's brought down after a short gain. Clock's running, and they'll try to get to the line warp speed for 2nd down. The fake wants to throw. And the pressure will get there. The sack. Down he goes in the waning moments. That could be a costly play. The defense all revved up after that earlier sack, and they'll try to stop him right here. Moving the pocket, it's Daniels. It's complete on the right side. He's going to come up about 5 yards short of the line to gain.
And that is perfect job by this defense. Like, you can give up those little small gains all the way down the field. The clock is your friend. You don't want to give up big plays, don't want to give up those first downs, and just make that clock run.
A 6-point game getting very deep in the 4th quarter, and the offense desperately needing to convert this 4th down. Snapped it, and he has to have it. He is out of bounds, short of the marker, and the defense gets the stop, and they're going to get the football game too. Their work here is virtually done. No need to take any more chances. They'll line up in victory formation. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays, making the winning plays at the right time can really set the course for the rest of the season.
Yeah, Reese, maturity and experience matters, and this team has guys that have played a lot of snaps, they've seen a lot of looks, and they've lost close games like this in the past. That wasn't the case today, David. Too many guys out there making big-time plays.
And I think belief is what you build. That confidence, you know you're going to win. You don't think you're going to win. You know you're going to make that play in the big moment that continues to build on week-to-week success. And you look up and you're like, dang, we strung a couple wins together.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Howie Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.